This episode of Dicks on Dicks is brought to you by Bush Beer.
Listen,
Drink it. Liam's a communist.
This episode has been brought to you by Bud Light, the coolest, crispest beer you can get on the market.
Yet again, a communist. Well, hello folks. You probably thought that we were dead. Either that or you didn't. But we're back. We're alive. Believe it or not. Alive and thriving.
Alive and thriving, yes.
Yeah. So Dicks on Dicks, we're back. Liam.
But hey, let's say we're in a new studio, guys. We've upped our production value. As you can see, we have the best for our fans, our loyal fans. We got this nice bar cart. We have Dennis and Ernest, two loyal friends.
We also got the crown jewel.
The crown jewel, Bonobo.
Yeah, so the ambiance in here is nice. We also, we got a producer now. Everybody give a lovely shout out to our producer, Dylan. Dylan's fantastic, man. Fantastic, man.
Can't do without him.
The studio audience loves it. I mean, just hear it. The goldfish are over there in the tank going absolutely bananas. So
yeah.
I would say, I'll start with a little update. So obviously I graduated school in May. Believe it or not, we made it.
We fly.
Yeah, we fly. Ball State University, alumni now. So we moved to Indianapolis. So we both have jobs here, and Dylan moved along with us. So we're currently in a new crib now. So no longer technically Dicks on Dicks.
Listen, it's been a while since we've been on. I went through a house. So has he. We went from living together for 2 years and then not living together at all, and now we're back, but in a new surrounding.
Yeah,
it's pretty awesome.
And a new roommate too. Brought a new one onto the crew.
Yes.
So. The boys love it. The boys are bussing.
Boys are bussing.
This summer's going to be electric. So yeah, we're here.
But yeah, for me,
cracking them.
We're getting her in there. But yeah, nothing really too crazy has been happening with me. Left my old job and now we're back in Indy with a new one. So we're just giving the life a hit.
Yeah, absolutely. Our newest hobbies. So we picked up some hobbies along the way as well. Personally, my favorite, one of our new hobbies is pickleball. We have a pickleball court here at our apartment complex. So let's just say things get tense here.
Listen, guys, I didn't start off great. We went yesterday. The three roomies, me, Trev, and Dilly, and right off the bat, I played Dilly. He's good, man. He took me
natural talent.
Took me 11 to 9. So it was a heartbreaker. It was tied at 9s, and then just went downhill from there. Then I played Trev. And I lose there too. I was taking some hits. Then these guys play, but you know what? I come back swinging. I kick ass, and I ended up finishing 2-2. I think we all did.
I just want to say I'm still above you guys in my all-time record. That's all
I don't know if we're counting the first day victories.
I mean,
sorry.
I count them. Everyone is a win. Everyone is a win.
I don't know. We were just getting kind of the hang of it. I think we played a 2v1, so it's like
So I was down a guy, and I still managed to win. So
the pickleball rules.
I don't know how you justify it.
The pickleball rulings. I don't know about that.
I mean, that's whatever. Agree to disagree on this one.
You can keep your points.
Yeah. Whatever. This guy. Another hobby we have though is we are now the proud fathers. Us three collectively. We're three fathers, and we're raising some new goldfish. So they're excellent.
We sadly went through some casualties along the way, but it's all a learning process, and now we're back and we're thriving.
All right, so we got to tell the fans about the massacre.
It happens. It's something that happens.
So when we moved in, I just bought a fish tank, and our plan was, hey, we're gonna have a nice little fish home here, but we kind of overdid it the first time. We got 5 fish and 2 shrimp, and they were all dead within 24 hours. So.
Yeah, hearts really goes out to all them lovely fish, but they have a nice. Our fish have a nice home. We got some nice decorations in there. We got a little. We
might use it for the thumbnail.
Ooh, shall we?
I would kind of be down with the thumbnail. Having the goldfish in there. So the 3 names. Liam, you want to go into depth with the names here?
Right. So there's 3 of them. Do
you forget? You kind of sound like you forget.
No. So there's Casper, and that's like the silver one. That's Mr. Dilly's. And then you got Trev's, which is this black and white, almost Oreo-looking one. His name is Mike, a.k.a. Michael Jackson, a.k.a. Mike Ehrmantraut, a.k.a. Finger.
Yes.
So then...
Any Mike it's all embodied in Mike. Mike is all of you Mikes.
But then the final one is mine. I got a lot of inspiration He's a like solid blackfish. He's like super cool, almost like you can't see him in the tank. Badass. But I decided to name him Kembo Slice.
Yeah. One of your favorite fighters?
Favorite fighter, just overall cool personality.
He's a badass.
Did you ever watch the Drake and Josh movie?
Yeah, I might have. I don't remember.
So he plays like a random ass cameo of like this big badass dude, and it's like so funny.
That's hilarious.
His name is Bludge. I think it was like the Christmas movie.
Kimbo's
Kimbo's all over the place.
Kimbo's made it to Nickelodeon. Unbelievable. So Liam, I guess we're filming this on the fly. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. We usually try to come up with somewhat of a script, but since we're just getting back into it, like we got a lot to talk about that we could discuss. We just kind of want to go in any avenue we can. So, Liam, you got any topics in mind you want to discuss?
Well, sure. So it's been a bit of a rocky sports, a year and a half I think since we last did the podcast for me. It's been quite actually good for you.
Good until the end. 2 teams to lose in their championships. That's a tough but yet good sports year.
See,
just tough because you couldn't get over the hump.
See, I would be ecstatic, but at the same time, that's bittersweet. Me having the Cubs under my belt, the Bears, and the Pacers under my belt, it was a really tough sports year for me.
Tough scene.
But hey, I mean, you're happy about it. The Bengals made it to the championship, and so did the Celts.
Yeah, should be back hopefully. But the Celtics losing, that was devastating for me. I absolutely despise Draymond Green, and I was really hoping that he'd go down. But Steph proved in that series that he is probably top 5 in the league, not all time, but right now for sure. Everybody was kind of doubting him on that at the beginning of the season, and he's a dog. He's over. Best player on the court.
Yeah, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think the best team won. I love the Celts.
The best team did not win. They were a better team.
The Warriors are the better team.
Are you saying like talent-wise or collectively?
I say talent and collectively. I just think you were outplayed and outmanned, especially fourth quarter.
Also, for rookie head coach.
No, yeah.
Rookie head coach. But we turned the ball over a billion times. It was disgusting. It was so bad to watch.
Yeah, just watching those games with you, it'd be like either they're gonna do amazing right out the gate and
turn the ball over,
play make
times, and frickin' lose.
But hey, you gotta be proud of it.
Yeah, I'm proud of it. Also, though, Pacers draft. They just drafted. I don't even know what his name is.
Yeah, it was like
6th overall. Guy from Montreal, Canada, moving down here to Indianapolis. He's gonna join us. I heard a rumor actually. Wojnarowski tweeted out. He is moving to the Lakes apartment complex in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Now that's a good establishment there.
Yeah.
That actually weirdly reminded me. We never even talked about this. So we went to the bar this last weekend.
The hockey guy,
dude. We were just sitting at a table, us 3. It's like the beginning of the night. We have 1 or 2 drinks each, maybe, and then I go to the bathroom, and then what happens?
Me and Dylan are sitting there at the table, and this guy. He asked us, what was he asking? He said something about where to go next, like bars.
Yeah, he was asking about bars.
Yeah. So he's asking us about the bars, where to go next. We've been out, probably 3 or 4 times here?
Yeah,
we really know.
We're newbies. We're new fish in this pond.
But we tried a newer bar, and we're one that we hadn't really tried yet. And we're go to this one, piano bar, the bar that we usually go to. And he was like, all right, cool. And then he just sat down and chatted us up for a little bit. He's like, yeah, he was from the Czech Republic, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so I came back then, and I was just so confused who this guy was. I just slowly start getting hints from the conversation. He's talking about playing hockey, and then because we previously talked about wanting to go to an NHL game. I feel like that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
But
not even NHL, any hockey.
Dude, any hockey. We should go to his games. And then he said
He said he gets box seats.
Yeah, he said it's good as seats. And
he's like, he'll get you box seats. There's no way he gets his box seats.
No. Dude, and then me and Dilly both text him we get his number. Got the digits, of course.
Man ghosted you.
Man ghosted us. We both texted him hey man, what's up? My name's Liam. But
I didn't get his number.
To no avail. But hey, maybe. That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be cool. But I would just pay the admission. I would assume it's not that much to go to a minor league hockey game in Indianapolis. So
then we can root on our boy.
Yeah. I don't even remember his name.
I remember it.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, it's in your phone.
I actually looked him up.
Is he real? Was he real?
Real, yeah.
Fact check?
I fact checked his ass. He's real.
Don't pull it up. Just kidding. Yeah, we're trying to make Dylan our Jamie. If you watch that crappy Joe Rogan podcast,
no,
you'll get that reference. Yeah.
Who would watch that?
Not me at all, man. Well, I guess.
No, I was wanting to talk about your drip, kinda.
What, my drip?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro.
What about it?
Previously, we talked about the hat, man. The hat really sells it.
Got this hat. Not sponsored. Bass Pro. $10 hat right here. Vintage.
See, I'm just surprised because you got that from Bass Pro for only $10.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
Heck of a steal. I saw it, I was like, I walked in that store and I was just kind of in for the experience, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't like, I'm going to buy anything in here. And I saw the hat, I was like, you know what? That's pretty hard.
Wait, is Bass Pro the one with like the fish tanks and shit?
Yep.
Or yeah.
Yeah.
See, like, I go in there, oh man, that place is just like, it's like goddamn Disney World for middle-aged men. It's so fucking
For any
cool.
redneck in the Midwest,
No,
Bass Pro is like an attraction.
No, it is. It's just so huge. It's got like the huge
Round up the
parking
kids.
lot.
We're going to Bass Pro for the day, honey.
No shit.
Dad, I don't want to go to Bass Pro anymore. Shut up. That's all we got in budget.
I wanted to eat this week.
I mean, that's kind of, yeah. I'd say that's how you describe a lot of the clientele of Bass Pro. It's just an attraction, but the place is
No, it
awesome.
is.
I get the excitement.
Oh, I
get the excitement.
Every single time it's brought up in conversation, I'm like, can we please?
Bass Pro, come on.
Yeah. I'm so used to like being with people that are just shopping in general for like clothes. And
Yeah.
I just get so bored of that, so it's like a nice change of pace.
Yeah. Not a big clothes shopper, huh?
No, not really. I've just kind of will get most of the same clothes and then get similar clothes to that.
Huh. Okay.
Pretty basic. I hate to say it.
You gotta spice it up a little bit.
Hey, you noticed my red shorts, right?
Yeah, red shorts. Liam wore some red shorts.
We're trying some new things.
He's branching out.
New city, new things. You gotta try red shorts. They kind of look like swim trunks. But
I didn't think that. I thought they looked nice.
All right, well,
I thought they looked nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, that's another thing we got here.
I'm gonna get the ladies. Yeah. We got a lady update, huh, Liam?
Oh yeah, the ladies are coming. What can I say?
He's working. We're working.
We're working on it. We're working on it.
We're getting better every day. You know, repetitions. You know, in the gym every day. You know?
Yeah, I have my fan club. These two gentlemen here.
Just training every day. You know, hey, you don't make the team every season. You know.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott, Liam McLaughlin.
Yes. I want you to get that tattoo right here.
Yeah, that's the plan, actually.
Get the tattoo of it. That would go kind of hard. I feel like every girl would be wanting to be with you if they saw that.
I mean, what can I say? They're already like flocking, but
yeah. I mean, there's a waiting.
They're swooning. They're swooning.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. We got to go through the entire queue to, you know.
See, I gotta just scroll through the whole phone. You know, it's like I don't want to open that snap. You know.
Yeah.
Scroll through about a few 150 a day.
Damn.
It's actually awful.
You need to like hire somebody to take care of that.
No, I did. I hired someone and.
What did they quit?
They quit. It was too much for them.
I can't.
I was like, hey,
I can't hold 115 meaningful conversations constantly
hey,
throughout the day.
Snapchat. I have a lot of fans.
That's fair. How was that working on Snapchat though? If the assistant was responding to him.
Yeah, just you know,
they see stock images of you. Liam's
so
just
he's
like
responding
this
to
every Snapchat. Yeah.
So he's responding to all these ladies as my like confidant. You know, like he's the front man. He's doing all the work. Meanwhile, like I feel like he's got a tier system, and it's like eventually I get the phone, and it's like, all right, we mean business now. Like he vets them. Yeah, we got a few thousand messages a day. It's hard.
We're figuring out the process. We're taking it day by day. But I guess just another thing with us moving. Let's circle back in.
Sorry, yeah, we're tangenting.
Way off the deep end there. Dylan's got a snap or something. Whatever. We get too off track. Hey, you gotta spray a water bottle. No shit. Dogs. But with moving to the city, I've noticed I've picked up a lot of pet peeves that I didn't know I had until like I was here now. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like you just notice about things. Being around a lot more people, there's random people every day. The number one thing I've noticed is when I go outside and like go like shopping or something, just people with AirPods in all the time.
Oh, I know someone else.
I know we discussed this. I know we discussed this, but we have to inform the masses. Like this must be stopped.
So yeah, there's a kind of a conception that when you wear AirPods in public, you kind of give like a douchey image, right?
Yeah.
Is that kind of?
Yeah. Or I don't know. It's just weird. Like.
I can see it in some.
It's weird. I don't get it. Like,
some circles.
See, there's so many things like sounds like out there. You know, that you experience when you're in public. That's kind of the allure of going out in public.
That is a very.
It's part of the experience.
No, it is.
Plus, I mean, I feel like it's a lot more dangerous. I'm not trying to be a Nancy about it, but like.
No, you're right.
Plus, just like, yeah, say you gotta yell something, it's like an emergency. You're like, hey, this guy's AirPods in.
Dude, it's like the memes.
Yeah, he's not paying attention to you. Like,
he can't hear you.
Plus, I just don't understand, like, what can be that important? Like, maybe you're on the phone, that makes sense, but nobody's on the phone that long. Personally, for me, I hate being on the phone for that long.
Oh my god. If my phone calls don't end in, like, under a minute and a half, there's something wrong. Like, it's weird.
Yeah. I mean, unless it's, like, work. I mean, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I feel like if somebody calls me, like, let's get this, like, quick. What do we got here? What's the purpose of this call? You called me for a reason.
Yes,
Get out
exactly.
the way. But
It's usually like, hey, what are you doing? When? And then, all right, coming, sort of thing.
yeah,
I feel like that's the majority of our conversations. But back to what you said
Yeah,
about the
sorry,
AirPods thing.
yeah,
God, I couldn't agree more. It's like
just weird.
when you go out in public, like you said, that's a very good point. It's almost like you're just kind of taking it all in. It's like part of nature.
Yeah, and you kind of, I feel like you're just very alienating yourself.
Yeah. I did it like.
You just, I guess it kind of comes off rude too, because like I do not care about any of you people. Like, don't even attempt to talk to me, you know, type of thing.
So this one is a little bit more acceptable. It's like in college campuses, people like listen to music on the way to class.
Oh yeah,
That one
was
I
me.
kind of get. I
Like
get
when you're
that.
just out in public, like doing things, like
Grocery shopping, for example.
Like if you're out running, obviously. Like,
yeah,
like that situation, but.
yeah, like restaurants.
Yeah,
that'd be
like
weird.
people in restaurants. I've seen people in restaurants with AirPods in.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Yeah, that is weird.
And if I was a server, like I served for a while, if I walked up to a table and somebody had AirPods in, they just like I was like screaming at them, like, hey, come on, let's go.
Did you ever like run into that?
Nah, just a bunch of
Yeah.
iPad kids. You walk,
iPad kids.
you walk over to a table. This is the worst part about working at a family restaurant. You walk over and the kids just got slobber all over them.
Oh yeah.
Cocomelon playing on the iPad, just slobber everywhere. We gave them like crayons and shit, so they would just scribble all over the tables. Like,
Do the parents like just tune it all?
Oh, they
out?
don't care.
It
I
is
mean-
just they're just going.
dude, I
ham
feel like
on
that's
some-
what parents are nowadays. Literally, like your kid just starts acting up. iPad, shut up, please.
Yeah. No shit.
Look at this orange square. That's crazy. You're gonna love that,
Man, I grew up with a leapfrog.
dude.
You ever have that?
Do you have the book one?
I had like, yeah, kind of like.
Dude, I had one that was literally not even like electronic. It was like a book. It was like a touchpad.
Oh, how is it not electronic?
Well, it was electronic, but it didn't have a screen.
Oh, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it was literally like books, and you tap them. That was like some OG shit.
Leapfrog was like stepping stone into like the Nintendo DS.
Yup.
No shit.
That or Game Boy. But I never had a Game Boy. I always wanted one bad.
See, I think Game Boy was a little bit before our time, but we kind of picked up the DS. What games did you play on that?
Mario, just everything Mario related.
Did you have the one where he got like huge and then would like crush it? There would be like a huge mushroom you could get. It was badass, but
I don't remember. I always played Mario 64. Mario Kart, obviously, when DS was goated. Played Madden on there too. Madden on there was actually low-key kind of fun. It was interesting. It was shittiest quality game I've ever seen, but football is awesome.
yeah. I remember playing like COD MW2.
Really? I
That
didn't
one
even
was
have
fun.
that on there. That's crazy.
It might have been MW1 or like Modern Warfare. Whatever it was just so cool to like just be playing a DS and like
Yeah.
playing it
I
like
played-
an adult game, I guess. At
I'm
that
playing
time.
Call of Duty on a handheld on the way to church with my family. And you're 10 years old.
The family vacays.
I, for one, was in a non-violent video game household. Shouts
Oh.
out to Mom. You're watching this. Thank you. You saved me.
My favorite game ever, we all know, is the Bible games.
Bible games goated. I played that game with the PS2 growing up. We actually did. Nah, Muppets Party Cruise is goated. That's one of the greatest
Listen.
games ever.
I know that's your thing. Like you got your Muppets Party Cruise.
Stop.
But we all know the Bible games is where my heart is.
Pretty goated.
No, yeah. I think both of them are pretty fun. It's just I know that you've played the mini games growing up so much that that's just what you know.
That's fair. It's a very fair point.
So it's almost like when I pick up the controller, I'm just doing shit.
Yeah.
And then my own playable character will yell at me, like Fozzie saying like, "Man, my guy's asleep." You're like, God damn.
It's tough. All right. Well, I just had a segment pop in my head. Let's do the damn thing. Impromptu on the fly. Tell me the coolest thing that you learned about nature recently, or a nature deep dive. We love to watch nature documentaries here, don't we?
Okay.
And
It's been a
YouTube
while.
videos. We like to watch YouTube videos about nature, about wildlife. What have you seen so far? Give me something badass.
You know, we did watch like the bear attacks. I don't know if that's considered. That's considered
pretty-
nature.
Yeah,
That's
no,
like
that is.
nature's metal. Like shit.
My thing I was gonna say. Did you guys hear the story? There was a elephant in I don't know exactly where it was, trampled a lady, killed her, proceeds to come back at her funeral and trample her again in her casket.
I saw that.
What the hell? You're kidding me. Like
that is
the most unbelievable story I've ever heard in my entire life. Just I read that and I was like, that's not real. And I looked up more. I'm like, that's real. That's unbelievable. What did that lady do?
So you did look up more like into it?
Yeah, I just wanted to see if it was like true.
So it's all true and shit?
Apparently, allegedly it's true.
Allegedly. That's crazy.
What did that lady have to do to piss? What did you think she did? Piss off that elephant? That's brutal.
I mean,
he killed her twice.
God, do you think she was one of the? Think he was like a circus, like he was like Dumbo. He's like one of the circus elephants, and maybe she
no
was
way.
like,
circuses have been dead for so long now.
I don't know, man. Maybe he was a hideaway circus elephant.
Underground circus.
Yo, we don't know.
Damn. Perhaps.
I don't know.
We're anti-circus on this podcast.
I wasn't aware of this.
He is pro-circus.
Where did this anti-circus, like, you do not like circuses.
Circuses are bad. They're bad.
What's wrong with them?
Bro, have you seen, like, the documentary, like, the videos of that stuff? It's terrible.
I mean, not really. I've never actually
Who puts an elephant in the size of this room and then smacks it on the ass all the time? It's like, bro, play with this ball. The elephant's obviously like, fuck you, no.
No, I don't.
They eventually go rogue.
Dude, okay, I've seen that in, like, movies and stuff, but never, like...
Oh, that shit happened in real life. There's a video on YouTube. You can look it up. There's an elephant that escaped a circus and, like, trampled a ton of people.
I feel like that happens more often than what it should. I feel like there's a lot of YouTube videos that just have...
That is true.
Elephants
you can see a lot of gross stuff. Not gross, I guess. I don't know. It's real stuff on YouTube. Like,
stuff
people getting attacked by animals and stuff. Oh, God.
That's something weird to think about is, like, in the 80s and 90s, they probably wouldn't even have any idea of, like, that kind of technology, being able to see that shit that fast. I don't know.
Why is it as guys, though? I feel like I could have a group of, like, 15 guys here, and I guarantee you, when they all walk in, I turn on the video, and I bet my ass that every single person in the room would stare at that TV.
Yes.
For some reason. I don't know what it is.
It's
like,
just...
You get a group of guys, you search, like, some really niche, stupid stuff on YouTube, and it's just like, bam, hooked. I love this.
No, that's so true. I don't know. I think it's something with... Like stuff you don't see very often.
Yeah,
that's.
not even that. I can watch a video of like a car burning out or like a car crash, like a car dash cam footage of somebody like spin it out.
I think it's the fact it's like you want to look away but you can't. It's like one of those things.
Just like, huh, nice.
It's almost like too weird.
Are we iPad kids? Now that I'm thinking about it, are we iPad kids?
Oh god.
At least we're not AirPod guys. We haven't turned into those guys yet.
We're not AirPod guys.
Oh my gosh, we should have put the cacti in the middle. We have a legendary Travis Scott, before he was canceled, cacti sitting up there. His seltzer brand that was discontinued because it was bad. I was a very big advocate for cacti for a while, but
you really tried.
I was in it with the hype. I'm a hype beast.
Yeah, you got like 4 cases of that or something, didn't you?
I did. I have a picture. Hold it.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried like 1 or 2, and I was like, this is not it.
Not it at all. I had to try it for the meme, but that was too committed. I overdid it. I apologize. I like to apologize publicly to everybody for that. That was a rough one. That's a rough look for me.
But no, Happy Dads. When those finally get here, and the Mountain Dew seltzers, spiked seltzers, I'm telling you, those are gonna be game changers.
We can totally send.
Totally milk.
Listen, we're gonna milk.
Let's milk.
Milked it.
Dude,
boom.
Don't tell mom.
Please. Also, this is a Saturday at 7 p.m., so we're responsibly drinking.
Responsible drinking, huh?
It's not a Saturday, it's 7 p.m.
I don't know. I don't think we know much about responsible drinking.
Yeah, we do.
You think?
We're responsibly drinking right now.
I guess that's fair, but... Yeah.
What do you constitute as responsible drinking?
Not doing, like... shit that's gonna get you in trouble or blackout, I guess. Most of my shit's with blacking out. You know what I mean? And then I'm just sloppy as fuck and it's weird. Dude, I still have scraped up knees.
I think what's even weirder though is whenever like you're not, everybody's like that and you're not like that. Say like the majority of the group is like really blacked out, messed up, and you're like not. And you just got, everybody's like, you're just kind of sitting there like, what are you talking about?
It's a totally different vibe.
Yeah, totally different vibe.
No, it's almost like the one, I think, like last year when you were working all day. And
Oh,
it's like,
yes.
It's like a big day. It's like a St. Patty's Day, or it's like something like where you drink all day.
I showed up. Liam was asleep. It was like I got back at 9 p.m. maybe.
What part even is this? Or like, what period was this?
I think our junior year of college. Liam's. I would come home from work at like 9 o'clock. Liam is asleep in his bed, and Trent is sitting on the couch just like this.
Yeah.
So the house is just silent. And I walk in, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
There was like trash on the floor, like empty cans on the floor. I'm like, what?
How did this happen? What occurred here?
It was St. Patty's Day, wasn't it? It was like a Wednesday.
Yeah.
It was like a Wednesday at
Yeah.
9 o'clock, and I walked in and I'm just like, well, this happened. I don't know what did, but it happened.
Yeah, that's a story for another day, that day.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Saul Goodman. Did you know that you have rights? The Constitution says you do, and so do I. I believe that until proven guilty, every man, woman, and child in this country is innocent. And that's why I fight for you, Albuquerque.
Better call Saul.
So, we've been, especially since moving to Indianapolis too, one weird thing we learned about was on Our Father.
Yeah, that documentary we watched. The weird part is it's based in
Yeah.
Indianapolis. It's like right here.
And like people we can meet here, like could be a baby from
Yeah.
that guy.
Which is frightening.
It's kind of whack.
Because they still haven't figured out how many kids he had, which, like, I guess should we give a little background on Our Father?
I mean, essentially it was a doctor that specialized in like, I don't really know how to say, artificial insemination, that's the word. So they like basically implant a husband's sperm into a woman, that can't get pregnant, like they can't get pregnant another way. And then the doctor ended up being the donor to all these women. So the doctor had like 100 and something kids,
Which
but these women didn't even know, and like they had the kid, so it's like you can't just it's a kid, like it's a person.
I just don't understand the psyche of the guy.
It was religious. It was some weird culty stuff.
Very culty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had like some verse about how he wanted all these children or whatever. You need to like spread your seed or something. Something whack.
That is like an example of a cult that just didn't
Yeah.
pan out.
It was a cult, but it was just weird. Like
Yeah,
it was a cult because it wasn't like organizing anything. It literally was just having kids everywhere and just not telling anybody.
So
So that was like a sick fantasy or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whack.
I
though.
feel like everything is like somewhat sexual is
Yeah.
matter, even if it isn't. It is like the
especially with
weird
scandal
dudes.
involved. I feel like a lot of like scandal is sexually driven.
Yeah.
I would say.
I think it is because it's like so taboo.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a crazy documentary.
That was a crazy documentary.
We also watched
Whoa.
tangenting to the other documentary we watched.
What documentary? Oh, the
The
X.
X.
X. That was a good documentary. Really exceeded my expectations. I would
No,
say.
I was not expecting much. I think it was like actually a lot better produced than Our Father, but
I would agree.
like
I
totally
think-
different like.
But it's a
concepts.
way different thing.
But it was just very cool. I didn't realize how much cameras he had on him his whole life.
I mean, I feel like that's the thing that's going to be with documentaries going on like now, like forward moving in the future. Is everything on film.
Right. It's
Any
always-
event that ever happens anywhere is on film.
Yeah. Especially like 2015 on.
Oh yeah. 2015 on, it's everybody has a smartphone.
Yeah.
Everybody has a video camera in their pocket that they can access in
That's
5 seconds.
That's
Like,
probably why it would be so easy to be able to tell stories in the future.
Oh, yeah.
About like artists. Like I'm sure damn near every artist will get a documentary at some point. Like
yeah, probably.
I mean, so many have between
Yeah.
the Kanye one, there's a Kid Cudi one, the
Yeah.
X one.
That Kanye one was good.
Travis Scott one was really good.
That Travis Scott one was really good.
Yeah,
It was really
sorry,
good.
we're tangenting off, but the X
No,
one.
we're staying on the same topic. You're so worried about it. Liam is worried about our quality of our podcast.
Oh,
guys.
I would never.
So I was saying, I just think for this podcast, the purpose of this is we just want to have a conversation with you guys, even though we can't.
Yeah.
So it's like you're this third member of this table right here, sitting here, just listening
You
to
are
us
a loyal fan.
talk a bunch. And we just kind of go on random tangents if you can't tell. We have this, like, the funniest part about this is, like, we literally have podcasts every night where we just sit in the living room and sit there and
It's quite
shoot the shit
literally
for hours. I mean,
Quite literally, we've done it for years. We'll probably be playing something between like one of the sports games. I feel like between 2K, Madden, NHL. We're just talking about random shit. We just
yeah,
kind of have conversations.
go on tangents.
That's exactly why this podcast was born.
Yeah, that's why. Just random inspiration. Podcast market is very saturated though, so I'm saying we shoot for number 2 in the world because I feel like number 1 will be really hard to attain, but I think we can get to number
We'll
2.
never beat Caller Daddy.
No,
God damn it.
They can't keep getting away with it.
They can't keep getting away.
Another thing, I guess, has happened since this podcast. I am a goon, and I took forever to watch Breaking Bad, and it's the best show I've ever seen in my entire life.
I'm so glad you
Late to the hype.
watched it. I'm so
Way late
glad
to the
you
hype.
finally watched
Wow.
it. Yeah, I think I've seen it 3 times, and every time I still notice stuff that I didn't know.
So many memes. Such a good story.
God, the story itself and the episodes,
Yeah.
they're
Beautiful.
so good.
Works of art.
I mean, I will say, I know we've talked about this before, but they do have some like random side stuff that doesn't really tie into the main story.
The airplane. Dumbest thing ever.
I wouldn't say dumbest thing.
No, that is so stupid.
I mean, it's still connected with Jane's dad, and
but it doesn't add any real thing to the story after it.
no, I agree. It almost is a MacGuffin.
It just they were building it all season. Then just for that to happen, like they had the clip of the teddy bear in the pool every day, and they're like, "Oh God!" Like put it in an evidence bag. This is something associated with Walter making meth. No, just a random airplane crash.
They do tease they tease it a lot.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
They teased it way too much for it to be that anticlimactic.
Okay, I agree with you there.
That's why I was just thoroughly disappointed.
But then that, and then the Marie being a klepto for some reason.
Yeah, Marie just randomly loves to steal stuff. That's it. Man, hates a cop. Marie loves to steal.
She's probably.
What does that have to do with the story? Marie loves to steal.
They're minerals.
They're minerals.
But yeah, that's another thing. There's literally so many memes.
So
on
many
this
memes.
fucking
I would
show.
agree. What do you think best Breaking Bad meme is?
It's easy. It's the Walt.
Falling down.
Yes.
Falling down. That is hilarious.
There's
Personally, I'm a fan of the Walter White, the phone call.
Oh wait, which one? There's so many.
My name is Walter
Oh.
White.
Yeah.
I live on 308 Negro Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Did you know you have rights? The Constitution says you do, and so do I.
We're gonna put the official advertisement in from Saul Goodman halfway through this podcast.
It is so.
Hi,
good.
I'm Saul Goodman. Did you know you have rights? Well, Constitution says you do, and so do I.
Yeah, Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul damn near go hand in hand. We won't get too into the spoilers because you're getting through it right now.
Yeah. Don't you dare talk about it. I'll smack.
I would never.
Reach across the table and smack the shit out of you.
Hey, I'm very anti-spoiler. But man, great. They're both great shows. They both stand alone, I think.
It's a bold statement.
You think?
Give me Euphoria.
Euphoria.
Euphoria is one of those shows. It's like a train wreck. Like I kind of watched it for the meme originally, and then I got into it. And I was like, this is pretty good.
I can't lie. I was into it. Like the first episode was a little weird. It's almost hard to kind of get past the weirdness of it. If that makes
it's
sense.
very strange.
Especially from our like background and shit. It's just like different.
A lot of whack shit. Just compared to what, I tell you what, my high school was not like that high school.
My high school was just like that. It was way worse.
My high school was nowhere near that.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah. I tell
Girls
you what.
walking around half naked in high school. Yeah.
And then it brought all those memes around too with the "Aren't you wearing your uniform" thing.
Yeah.
You see those?
That went hand in hand with football season with the Bengals' historic run.
Yeah, that's true. I remember.
Maybe the Bengals are good when I watch Euphoria, so I might have to keep that up.
Did you ever watch season 1?
Nah, never did. I just jumped into
That's weird.
season
You just
two.
jumped into
I
season
just jumped into season 2.
Because season 1 has some good moments too. A lot of people argued that season 1 was better, which I don't know. I almost like season 2 better.
I might have to watch season 1 now then. I've completely forgot I haven't even watched season 1.
That's crazy.
You just exposed me in front of the entire world.
This is what it's
My
all
credibility
about.
is gone.
This is Euphoria Gate. I've got you, bitch.
Credibility is gone. Well, I mean, we got anything else? Any other topics?
I don't know. You feeling anything?
I don't know. I feel like it was kind of a good wrap up. I feel like we've covered a lot today. But you know, also now that we're back, we love suggestions.
Yeah.
Conversation
hearing from the
pieces.
fans.
We love hearing from the fans. We prided ourselves on that at the beginning of this podcast. The loyal listeners. I know there's loyal listeners out there that are going to be shocked by the news that we're back. Hear that, it'll be like, I forgot you guys had a podcast.
Yeah.
This is stupid.
Literally anyone that just listens to this. And
Drags the loyal
Drags
listener.
the loyal listener.
Shout out to Drags. We love that guy.
Yeah, man. He after the last one, he always wanted us to finish the dad debate.
We'll have to finish the dad debate.
Yeah,
should
we'll
we,
have to do
should
that
we practice it?
We'll cover that.
Yeah, we'll cover that in our next episode. Just for you, Drax. I know you'll be listening to this.
When you do, reach out to both of us, please.
Yeah, exactly. I miss you. Met the guy one time. Fantastic guy, I'll say that.
Another huge member, Big Mike.
Yeah, Big Mike.
He made a comment on I think the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And can't forget. I mean, all of our fans we love.
All of our fans.
God.
The list would go on.
Yeah. We would talk about it for an hour if we could. But
Yeah. We love our friends. We love our friends and our fans and our supporters.
Yes.
Less if you're Sean, or not Sean, Seth. I hate you, Seth.
God, Seth's the worst.
Please die. Now.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'd say that'd be a solid place to wrap up.
Dennis, you had any final words for the fans? No. Well,
You heard it
man
here
said it
first.
himself, so we appreciate you listening, guys. Love you.
Love you
Ring
guys.
that bell. Make sure you ring that bell. Like, subscribe, ring that bell.
Love you guys.